Hi, buddy. So we get questions all the time with which we get our student, which we get our son or daughter who's going to high school, junior high, usually doesn't deal with the college because by that point, the kids already know what they want. But a question today is what should you get your kid for school in terms of a laptop? I'll take a step back. We used to have requirements through schools where they needed to be netbooks. And why? Because the schools wanted to have as small a footprint as possible. So students would come in, they'd have a netbook, cheaper, lightweight, and you could just shelf it anytime if you left it over in school. Then schools got into having MacBooks and they brought out like these MacBook carts. I remember even this 2, 3, 4 years ago, you literally have carts of the old white MacBook and just folding them all around and handing them out class by class because end of the night, they'd have it locked up. So the point with that is some of the schools already have the MacBooks, they're ready to go, and so you really don't need it. Now, even if they have MacBooks or current day, they'll have, probably I've seen Acer or Asus, a lot of low frills, a lot of low economy, cheap laptop basically, or sometimes even iPads with keyboard. Always good, I feel, as a student to have a laptop. And you're usually going to be within the Google ecospace. You have your Drive, you have your documents and sheets, and you'll submit that into class. And along with that, you'll have that to basically use going forward for your laptop. So if I had to choose, and if I had to actually, if I was held that you must choose laptop no matter what, that I would probably go with an Acer or an Asus. Why? They don't die. These things just last. They're like dinosaurs, and dinosaurs are extinct, but dinosaurs had its heyday and lasted a while, is what I'm trying to say. And they're beasts, and they just seem to work well. So I'm a big fan of those. I actually recommended it to my niece, and she's been on it for about 4 or 5 years. She's actually going to high school now. And the only thing that really died from hers was a battery, and we swapped out the battery, and probably just another 4 years of life. MacBooks are fine. There's absolutely nothing wrong with the MacBook, but MacBooks and a lot of these gaming laptops, they're fun, they're great, but I feel they are overkill. There's nothing wrong again. If you get a MacBook, an Air, a low-level one, something that's $1,000, 1,200, perfectly fine. Once you get into 2,500, 3,500, you're looking at elite, you're looking at status, you're looking at basically to have a little drip with your laptop. And from that point, it's just really who has what. But it's not necessary. And students are using it for documents, Excel sheets, sometimes like pictures and editing. And for the most part, it's just really processing their work, whether it's ELA or math, they might scan something in, but you really don't need anything serious. You can get by with a Core i5 in terms of speeds and specs. I'd like to have 16 gig of RAM, 8 gig minimum of RAM, and then you're not really saving a lot of stuff to the drive. So that being said, you can get by with a 500 gig hard drive, and that's pretty much it. And I really recommend as a parent, you separate what you're using it for. This is not for the all-in-one. I'm using it for school, I'm using it for homework, and then I'm using it for gaming. I'm using it for school and homework, and I'm using it for, I don't know, Instagram, TikTok, whatever, picture editing. This should really be at its core for school, for homework. And that way your kid's going to know and realize that this was specialized in a laptop for what it's worth. So hope that helps. Any comments, feel free to let me know. Feel free to subscribe and I'll keep these things going for you. Thank you.